Okay, hey guys, we're live. So we are doing Late Night Geek Talk episode 7. This was planned a few times, and then stuff got in the way. But anyway, we're back doing it now. Hopefully this doesn't. Yeah, hopefully it still works. Anyway, so I'm here with Anthony, Josh, and Sean. I think half of us actually. I mean three.
Hello, guys.
Oh shit, it's playing. Just mute that so it doesn't start playing again. Anyway, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but anyway. So basically, we are going to talk about a lot of things here. Most of them are lists. Well, I guess almost all of them. But if I were to just go over these things quick, I can. For the first, I don't know, however long it takes, we're just going to talk randomly, say whatever we want. And then when Sean says he's got his list all done, we'll start going over our top 10 horror films, top 10 or 5 best horror film remakes, top 5 or 10 worst film remakes. Now with that one, it was originally going to be worst horror film, remakes, but I just decided just have it be worst film ones in general. Top 10 most overrated and underrated films, and then rank the MCU, rank the X-Men films, and that's it as far as the lists go. And then there's other shit that, well, I guess we'll talk about. Anyway, so yeah, that's just kind of a brief summary of what we'll be doing. So yeah, we can just kind of say anything right now, wait for Sean, and we'll start. So yeah,
Josh left.
Yeah, that might happen here and there. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh boy. Okay.
I looked up on this Instagram post saying that the Metascore prediction, you know Metacritic, right?
Yep.
Parker?
Yeah. Yep.
I say the critic score for Suicide Squad. Their prediction is at either 50 through 55, and same thing for Doctor Strange.
Oh, wow. Oh.
It's okay. Which I am really, if Doctor Strange will be like the MCU's worst film, I don't know what to do. It'll be like probably like their first film will ever get a rotten rating. But if that is Parker, how would you feel?
Well, again, that's one thing I kind of want to talk about, I guess, quickly. Is that, okay, is the whole Rotten Tomatoes scores and say, oh, crap, it's got a bad score. To be honest, that doesn't mean shit to me anymore. I mean, okay, because, for example, BBS, started as like a 40, 50
I
something.
stopped believing them on BBS.
And then there was like X-Men Apocalypse, which I ended up seeing, and we'll get to that. And then there's other ones that, I mean, I just, I think, I don't have a problem with the site in general. I just think a lot of people get carried away by it. I mean, it's like, okay, Ghostbusters, yeah, it has like a 70-something, 3, 4, something.
A ridiculous score.
Yeah, and that's something where I mean, the critics are saying it's good, but we're saying it's bad. But I think I just kind of stop, not necessarily paying attention, but more that it doesn't piss me off anymore. So if Doctor Strange or Suicide Squad has a rotten score, once I go and check the site, I'll just kind of be like, okay, whatever, because what matters is what I think, not what a bunch of critics say. I mean, so yeah.
And they say like Rogue One will probably get like a 60 through 65 on Metascore or Metacritic. Which that's compared to Empire Strike. I mean, not Empire Strike, but Return of the Jedi got like a 50 something. Let me check.
Yeah, because Metacritic has got some really weird scores, to be honest. I'll say that. I mean, it's got like
Return of the Jedi. Yeah, 53 for Return of the Jedi.
Okay, I have my problems with Return of the Jedi, but it doesn't deserve a fucking 53. I mean, that's like, what? Metacritic. Again, that's one. I actually prefer Rotten to,
Episode 2 has a higher score on Metacritic than Return of the Jedi.
Okay, now that's bullshit.
Episode 2 got like a 54, but that's only like one, even only by one number higher. That's still But Return of the Jedi has, I mean, not Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith has a 68, which is okay at best.
Yeah.
Shit, my computer froze. Guys, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just checking some stuff.
And Sean just left. Oh, for guilty pleasures, I have a lot of good guilty pleasures on here. Just to let you know.
Yeah. Okay, oh, he just left again.
Nikki's doing this list right now.
Yeah.
So by the way, I'm seeing Jason Bourne tomorrow afternoon. Hope I won't be disappointed. I hope I won't.
Yeah, I assume if I ever see it or whatever, I'll probably have a good time, some fun action. I mean, even though it's not the greatest thing ever that I heard, well again, who knows? We will see though.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Bourne. The fuck? See, still, okay, I assume you're still on your list, Sean. It's cool. Take your time.
Right now I'm fighting my laptop.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Strange thing is I can think of more underrated movies than I can overrated movies.
Yeah, I'm the same here. That's why how much overrated films do I have? I only have, oh my god, I only have 3 because I honestly there probably are more. I just can't think of them at the moment.
Same.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay, I got a quick question for you, Parker. You said,
Okay.
you didn't say horror remake, just remakes in general, right?
Yeah, for the worst horror for the worst of the remakes is just remakes in general, but for best would be best horror. Remakes. I know that might sound kind of confusing, but yeah. So.
Okay.
Didn't we already do number 7?
Huh?
Didn't we already do Geek Talk 7?
Oh, that actually, the one we did a couple days ago, or last night or whatever, that was actually, I retitled that to random discussion, because, yeah. So yeah, this is 7. So 7 was, we were actually gonna do this last weekend, but other stuff happened. Anyway, but we are doing it now, so.
I see.
I haven't added these on Letterboxd yet. I'm doing them now, but again, I still have them on a document, so when we start, I can still just go on that. But so yeah, so I'm good though. All of mine are done.
Ranked MCU.
I know that. Yeah, the rank MCU and X-Men films. Yeah.
X-Men I could probably do, but MCU ones I can't. Because of how many there are.
Yeah,
There are like 13 of them.
Yeah, there's
as of right now. Well, 14 because Doctor Strange come out in November.
Doesn't count, it's not out yet.
Okay. Well, I know that, but
Guardians.
Okay.
Oh, I knew I forgot one.
probably my most controversial list thing that we'll talk about here. Well, as far as mine goes, it's probably the X-Men film. Rankings. That might, I'm kind of wondering to see your guys' reactions to some of that. It's not that I like the bad ones, it's that I like some of the ones that a lot of people say are good, but I don't necessarily think they're that good, I guess. But anyway, we will get to
I already know what it's gonna be.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it soon enough. So I don't know if Josh is coming back or what, but he'll either comment or something, I don't know. Hopefully we'll find something for him. And once we're done with all these lists and ranks and topics, we can just go on to random stuff like we have been for the past couple of hangouts, because I think when we do that random stuff, some cool conversations can start up, and some conversations that we can't do live, like I'm hinting at something.
What we did the other night.
Yeah, great night. Oh, there's Josh. Hey there, Josh.
Forgot one. I keep forgetting one with these rankings.
And
then we'll say. Alright. Spelled wrong. Alright, I got my X-Men rank.
Okay.
The only thing I don't have is the horror movies.
Okay, yeah. Which is the best horror films, top 10 best, and top 5 horror film remakes.
I have a whole lot for underrated films. Just letting you guys
Yeah,
know.
and if you do have to go past 10, that's cool, because
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
I got more than 10, and one of you, and what's on my underrated film list. I know all three of you will. I don't know if Josh gonna be on for long. Gonna disagree with. I think you guys probably know what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna disagree with them. I do know for sure. And there goes Josh.
And if it's just us three, I mean, that's cool too.
So
So, I am ready.
You're ready? Okay.
oh, you
Now
got the
let me.
list ready?
Okay, so I just wanna make sure you got all these lists. Okay, top 10 horror films.
I can't think of 10 that I like.
5.
That'll
Or
work, I
just
guess.
okay. So do you got
Okay,
that list then?
Hang
five
on.
best horror
Wait,
films.
wait. I'm just trying to know everyone is well. I guess that everyone has their list. So you got a top 5 horror films, Sean, or 10?
I'm working on it. I skipped over that one because I couldn't figure it out.
Okay. See it. So yeah. So that is why I make sure.
Can I just throw the entire Saw series into it? Or do I
If
have to
you
pick just one movie?
if you want the entire series as one thing, go ahead. I guess.
Um, I need one more.
Come on, type in top 10 list.
Um, fuck it. Let's use this one. Alright, what was the other one?
Okay. Do you got 1 second? Do you got top 10 best horror film remakes?
If that's okay with
Top 5 or 10?
you.
Or I guess as it has to be a horror film remake. It doesn't have heck. I mean, even just one film. I mean, I guess how much films that you have seen that qualify as horror film remakes?
And guys, I'm experiencing technical difficulties, but I'm gonna type in my best horror films and then my best horror film remakes, then my worst. So just hang on, guys. I'm trying as hard as I can. Yeah. Here are the first 6 of the top 10.
Okay, well don't share them. I guess we'll see them. I guess we're not even ready yet. I guess just don't. Again, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know.
What do you know?
I know what I know. I guess I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. So Sean, are you done with the? Which one did I tell you to do? The one that you missed? I don't remember.
Horror film remake.
Okay. Do you got that one down?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then next one, let's see if you have this. Just worst film remakes. Just not horror, just film in general. You know, just the worst. Sean.
Alright. I have you guys.
Okay. So, Sean, so then, do you have just worst remakes in general? Not horror, just remakes in general, just like a top 5 or 10 worst?
I have to think.
Okay, so you'll do that one now then.
Yes. I mean, you guys can talk while I'm doing this if you want.
Oh no, well, I'm just adding, I'm adding these to my letterbox, so that's why I'm kind of quiet. But yeah, I guess everyone is kind of quiet, which is fine. This is kind of like the pre-live show where we are live, even though we're. Anyway, oh, and Josh, I'll read off Josh's list. The problem is I don't know what the first. I am assuming I can't tell what list he just wrote. Hey Josh, from now on, do you want to just put the title of the list you're writing about in the thing so I know what to say rather than saying a bunch of film titles? I don't even know if you heard me.
I don't know either.
Oh wow, yeah, it is hard. I mean, dude, these hangouts. But if it all works out, then they're fun. But sometimes it's pain in the ass. Anyway, not. But let's see. Okay.
Ow. Can reboots count, or does that have to strictly be a remake?
Sure. Reboot. Yeah. Even though they're two different things, still.
Oh, ready to chuck this computer during up the wall.
You might have to go outside.
Hmm. As far as I'm concerned, I think we're boring our audience.
We don't have an
Oh.
audience.
Yeah.
At least not right now. That's
I
probably
wonder why.
Yeah, that's just as I said. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, so we're just waiting on for you, Sean, I guess. Are you done with the list that
Yeah,
for
that's
the
pretty much all I can think of.
which one was I telling you to do again? I forgot.
The remakes,
Worst or best?
worst.
Okay. Do you have most overrated films down?
Yeah, I have both most and overrated. I have overrated and underrated both.
Do you have guilty pleasure films?
No, I do not.
Okay, and then you have rank MCU and rank X-Men, right?
Yeah, I got those.
Okay, so the only one that's left is the guilty pleasure list.
Yes.
Oh shit! What?
How many do I need? Like 5 of those?
It's up to you. 5 or 10.
Well, I got 5 right now.
Okay, if you want to stick with that, or if you want more, go. It's up to
5's
you.
enough.
Okay, so we're all ready then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so finally, after half an hour, I think it's been. Anyway, okay, so first one up is, let's see. First one up, 1 second, is, because we have the order here, 1 second. I'm going to go last for each one, just because First one is top 10 horror films, top 10 or 5 best horror films. Anthony, and then Sean, then me. So Anthony, go first.
Number 5, Child's Play. Number 4, Nightmare on Elm Street. Number 3 is Evil Dead 2. Number 2 is The Exorcist, and number 1 is Halloween.
Okay. And you can go in depth in some films, like talk about them for a bit on your list if you want to. So is there any of reasons why you put them on your list, or if you want to do that?
Well, I love the atmosphere of The Exorcist. It is a very, very creepy and disturbing horror film. I love the special effects, even for a film that came out, 1970?
Oh man, 70s.
Yes, 3?
Yeah.
73?
Think
Yeah,
so.
or 74. So it has to be one of them. But for a film that came out in 73, it very holds up very well. Nightmare on Elm Street, of course, it's Nightmare on Elm Street. What is more to say? Freddy Krueger, creepiest fucking horror icon ever.
Mhm.
And I loved how how this whole film sets up how if you go to sleep, basically you're dead.
Yeah.
Also, of course, Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is more of a horror comedy. The first film is more. The first one had a little bit of comedy in it, but this one definitely is a horror comedy. But I still consider it as a horror film because it has a lot of horror elements in it. I love the practical effects, and that thing definitely holds up very well. With Ash, Bruce Campbell as Ash. What's more to say? Halloween. I know that's your favorite horror film, Parker.
Yep.
And it's mine too. Halloween is a classic.
Yeah.
Halloween is a classic. I love Michael Myers as a character. I love the idea that he wears a William Shatner Captain Kirk mask.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, also Child's Play. You know I'm a Chucky fanboy, so you know how to put down the list. I love the idea of it's this ridiculous idea of this little doll running around killing people. I love that idea, but at the same time, it's very creepy. Especially if you see Chucky throughout the film, the more time he spends in that doll body, the more human he becomes. So his facial human features started growing like moles, like his eyes, like his eyebrows growing, his hair changes to brown, and starts getting over seeing the hairline. I love how they did that. So yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, Sean, favorite horror films or top 10 or 5?
Hang on. Alright, let's see. The favorite horror movies. There we are. So, alright. Got Nightmare on Elm Street the remake, Freddy vs. Jason, Saw 3D the final chapter, which it should still be the final movie. Don't know why they're making another one. Red Dragon, and this is classified as a horror movie, so I'm not sure if it really counts, but it classifies one. Underworld Rise of the Lycans. Because the Underworld series is classified as horror.
Well, one guy talk at once. So what were you saying, Sean?
That the franchise is classified as a horror series.
Okay, yeah. So, is that your list, Sean?
Well,
Wait, Josh, calm down. Oh, whatever. What are you gonna say?
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Well,
so, is that all you have to say, Sean?
Yes.
Okay. So, Josh, do you got your list of top 5 or 10 best horror films of all time?
go in for the five.
I don't know.
Five for the best. Psycho.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys.
If you want, you can just type
I'm going
it.
to do this quite. All right. Give me a couple seconds.
Okay.
And please don't get pissed off at me.
No one. Michelle's calling for your dad.
Yo, guys. Hang on, guys. It's coming. It's coming. Oh. Sorry. Chat box. And here it is.
Okay, I'll read them. So here we go. We got top 5 horror films. Let's see here. So I'm assuming number 4. No, I mean 5 is Scream, and number 4 is Underworld Evolution, and 3 is The Terminator, 2 is Aliens, and number 1 is Psycho, the original. Good choices.
Yeah, all you had a good choice. Oh, great choice.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, even though I view Psycho as more of a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
But still, as a horror film, still great, but I'd be a more psychological thriller.
So here is my top 10 favorite / best horror films. And like you said, a few might be hot. Well, like I mean, horror / something. They might not be completely horror, but but they do fall under the horror category. So number 10 is the original Friday. Geez, what was that? Anyway, so the original, no, I mean 10 is the original Friday the 13th. I put this in number 10. I was trying to think because I got two Friday the 13th films in here, and the original is not my favorite in the series, but I mean, as a horror film, it definitely does work. A few things, I guess, are a bit, I guess you could say dated, but overall the film is not terrible. I still enjoy it a lot. 9 is the original Psycho. Of course, I mean
Psycho.
Josh had on his list. 8 is Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Now that's my favorite Friday the 13th film. Just because, I mean, I think. Oh, so okay. Okay, I keep hearing talking. That's kind of distracting. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll keep going. But anyway, so yeah, that is my favorite one in the franchise. And then number 7 is the original Elm Street film, of course. I mean, I pretty much do agree with everything Anthony said about it. Is that, yeah, I mean, so yeah, 6 is Alien. I guess you could say it's more of a sci-fi horror, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, and then 5 is Halloween 2 from 1981, which I think it's a great sequel. It's kind of like I would go so far to say it's kind of like The Empire Strikes Back as far as the Halloween films. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's. I mean, I'm getting super right now. Like shit. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, but yeah, number 4 is wait, what the fuck? Let's see. Then number 4 is The Shining. And you could, yeah, I mean, so yeah, of course, it's a great one there. Of course, I assume it would be on most people's horror film list, but anyway, or 3 is Jaws. I do call it a horror film. It is actually, if you were to just type up horror films. Okay, what is that noise? Like, I seriously,
Sean, is that you?
No, it's not me.
Well, then is it the kid in your room? I'm not trying to be rude, but it's, like, really distracting.
Yes, it's her.
Okay, well, again, I can't blame her, but I mean, yeah, it's just, shit. Anyway, like I said, 3 is Jaws, 2 is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That film still freaks the hell out to this day. And yeah, maybe if I were gonna create actual scary films, films that actually freaking scare the hell out of me, that would probably top the list. But my favorite horror film of all time, like Anthony said, is Halloween, the original.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so Josh left, it looks like. Ooh, this hangout is not off to a good start. It's off to actually a shit start, I will say. I will go that far. Anyway, we'll keep going. I'm not going to lose complete faith in this. Anyway, let's see, what was the next one? Let me just...
Or remix.
Okay, yeah, I think that was the next one. Best remakes. Which there are. They do exist. Anyway, let's see. Okay, here it is. So, Anthony, go ahead.
Okay, The Thing, 1982. The Fly, 1986. The Blob, Dawn of the Dead, and that's it.
Anthony, is that also distracting? or did you pause for the same reasons I did?
What was that?
Why? So why did you pause?
I said that was it. So I thought y'all.
Oh, jeez. I guess I'm not paying attention. Anyway, because I got a comment, so I just replied to that. Anyway, so that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Or I guess Josh is not here, so I guess we'll just skip over him. I guess
Like
Sean.
60.
Yes.
Best horror film remakes.
The Mummy from 1999, Carrie from 2013, Fright Night 2011, and Nightmare on Elm Street 2010.
Okay.
The last one you guys may not agree with me on, which I don't really care.
Anyway, so again, Josh ain't here, so let's. I don't know if he had a comment of it yet. I don't know. Again, I'll look in the chat. Do any of these? Star Trek. Oh crap! Josh, I think got a bit confused. You know how it was best horror film remakes? He put this, I think, for the remakes / reboots. Casino Royale, Star Trek '09, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Apes,
Yeah,
2001.
he got a little confused.
Okay. So yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see. As far as my
So
best.
it's just for horror remakes. Just for horror remakes.
Yeah, I came up with 5. There's probably one that I would say most of the population on the planet would not agree with me.
Yeah,
Like,
Mario what it is. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, 5 is actually the Evil Dead remake. Thought this would be a piece of shit, but it wasn't. What's your thoughts on that,
It
Anthony?
sucked, honestly. That movie sucked.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it more than, because it was hard trying to find, some of these, but, I guess, yeah, so again, but yeah, I would put that on there. Then this is, I think, 4 is Friday the 13th remake from '09. I actually do enjoy this a lot. It's nowhere near as good as the original, or even part 4 or 3 even, something. But it is definitely better than, I would say, half of the original series. But I mean, there is a lot, I think, to like. I mean, the kills are cool. I mean, it's basically, as I said in my review, like, and a lot of other people have said, it's basically sort of, I guess.
The combination, it combines the first 4 films.
Yeah, and I think it does a good job, and the guy who plays Jason is great. I think he did a great job. And
Yeah.
I think it's just a fun slasher film. 3 is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake from '03. That is fucking great. That horror film remake is, I would almost say that's the best, but there are a few that I do like more, or 2, because this is 3. I mean, they didn't completely rehash the original, Chainsaw. I mean, they just, kind of more, I don't know what, but I mean, they didn't disrespect any of the characters, and I know, Sean, you like the Elm Street remake, but I think they fucked Freddy in the ass and made him he sounded like...
Josh liked the remake.
I mean, it's cool, I respect you guys' thoughts, but me, again, we'll get to that, because I have that on the list. So, yeah.
Well, some people, Parker, would disagree with you on the Texas Chainsaw remake, that they fucked Leatherface up the ass.
I actually thought he was
other
great.
people.
I actually thought he was great. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as, as the original one, but I mean, they definitely, it's a lot fucking, Texas Chainsaw 3 dicks. I mean, what the hell? I mean, it's fucking shitloads, miles, loads, whatever the hell, better than Texas Chainsaw 4. That one, fuck that movie, up its ass and out its mouth. Anyway.
Part 4 the one with Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, I
Yes,
guess.
and Renee Zellweger.
Anyway, so a lot of people would, say, what the fuck? So, yeah,
Yep, like,
Rob
well,
Zombie's Halloween. I know.
yep. You're gonna say it.
Yep. Made a few posts about this last night, I think. I say, this. Okay, they didn't completely rehash what the original did, and then you could say, oh yeah, well they had it all completely just pointless backstory. First of all, I enjoyed the backstory. It's fine if you didn't. I could see why a fan of the film would say, but you probably it's best to not know. I mean about the it's but I enjoyed having it explained. I don't want it if they were to do some other remake or reboot type thing. I don't really want them to tell the story again. But I liked it, and I think you gotta be a Rob, because Rob Zombie has a style that I think you gotta be. I think you gotta know what what you're gonna. Yeah, like because there is a lot of swearing, which again I don't have an issue with swearing because fuck, I say it all the time. So, and I can understand some people's complaints when they say they swear too much, especially like in the family. Well, here's the thing: that is exactly how functional families are. That is exactly how it is. I've seen it. Not that I have one, no. But I have went to friends' house, and their houses are just nuts. I've seen it. I know it. I read. So yeah, that is exactly how it is. And hell, like how they say. That is honestly how some teenagers talk and stuff. Yeah, it's not that far fetched. And I think the way that Rob Zombie just handled it, because he definitely, just kind of, but yeah, because I think that this remake can stand on its own. It doesn't need the original to fall back on, and I think that's what a lot of horror film remakes do. Again, I don't want to keep going back to this. The Elm Street remake, it keeps reminding me of how better and gooder, or the original is. It's like they basically are trying to do the exact same thing, but the original did it so much more. And this is not trying to top the original. No, it can stand on its own, and it can be its own film. And I think Rob Zombie did a great job. And and also, fuck, I think the directing is great. I think the casting is great. I think, yeah. So again, I'll defend the film. It's cool if you don't agree. But yeah, that is my two spot. I know I spent a while talking about that. Of course, the best horror film remake is The Thing, John Carpenter's. That's the best. I think most people would agree.
Yep, I agree too. Like I said, I agree.
Okay, so we all did with top 5/10 best horror film remakes.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next list, and that is, let's see. I think it's worst remakes in general. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Worst remakes. So Anthony, start.
Psycho, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, The Omen, Halloween, Godzilla 1998, Ghostbusters, Fantastic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014, RoboCop, Total Recall, and that is it.
Okay. Yeah.
Objection, Your Honor. I object to his list.
Okay then, what do you
Rejected my list.
What do you have to say
Total
about
Recall
it?
and remake. Why would you say that Total Recall and RoboCop are bad remakes?
They are on mine too. They are on mine too.
Then I object to your list too.
Well, I object to yours because the Elm Street remake sucks ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's what
Again, we're just playing
you
around.
object our list, Sean, while we object your list.
Yeah, because so
Sure.
anyway, it's all fun and games, But yeah, so is that, yeah. Yeah, some of the ones that you have, actually, I do have, actually. So, Sean, what is the worst remakes, in your opinion? Or did you want to go over some, Anthony, that you said, and kind of go into...
Oh, I also meant to add Evil Dead 2013.
Okay.
I've never seen any Evil Dead.
Planet of the Apes 2001. I meant to say that too.
Okay. So, anyone else want to go... Oh, wait, no. What? No. I mean, Sean, go ahead and name the worst remakes of all time, in your opinion.
Okay. Amazing Spider-Man, both of them. Ghostbusters 2016. What?
Okay.
Oh,
You like
Josh,
the Amazing Spider-Man, don't you?
Yes.
Shame. But Ghostbusters 2016, Fan 4-Stick. This is not a remake, but fucking I'm throwing it anyway. Spike gets all the time in the world because it's sort of a reboot. And that's about it.
Okay. So, well, Josh is here. Do you want to go over some of the ones you missed, Josh? Okay. Josh, you there, man?
He's having technical difficulties.
Then we'll just go on. I'll just name mine then.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Okay, let's see your top. Okay, let's see here. 1 second. Worst film remakes. Okay. 1 second. Okay, here we are. So, damn it. Okay, let me just refresh this, and then I'll be good. Okay, so no particular order. So I'll just go Ghostbusters 2016. Okay. I think we
can all agree on that.
We all have that on our list, I think. As you said, Anthony, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014 one reboot / thing, whatever.
Fuck that movie.
Total Recall, just a bland, forgettable.
Yeah. I don't care how faithful that film is to the Buck in the 1990 version, but that film sucks.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a remake?
Well,
the original... It's a remake. It's bland, forgettable, it's dumb characters, I don't give a fuck. It didn't need to be remade just for cash.
It should be just what Rambo Raphael said, it's lens flares.
It's lens flares.
So was Star Trek.
But it had a good story.
Yeah, and I actually liked the characters, and it didn't have bland and stupid dialogue and stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, Psycho, the remake. Why the okay? Now that is the definition of a pointless remake.
Yeah,
shot
I said that on my list too. I said
frame for frame. What the fuck? I mean,
Vince Vaughn miscast.
Yeah, so that is just
That definition of a pointless remake. Definition.
Yeah. The RoboCop remake. I pretty much have all the same things to say that I said about the Total Recall remake. It's just forgettable.
Highest grossing in the franchise.
PG-13 rating.
Highest grossing in the franchise.
PG-13 rating because so they can bring in a larger audience.
PG-13 rated because they're pussies to make the movie R-rated.
Okay, yeah. The third movie was PG-13, and I'm sure that didn't have a big box office, so the rating has got nothing to do with it.
Well, I think the third film is that's whatever. Anyway, Planet of the Apes, the 2001.
Yes, I mentioned that too. That's the last one.
Yeah, I know, Sean. No, I mean Anthony.
The ending
Josh. Josh
likes that film.
Yeah, and that's cool. But Godzilla. Oh yeah. Godzilla '98. Again, I can go on. That.
Zilla, as I call it, Zilla.
Yeah. And then the Elm Street remake. Yep. Let's throw that in there too. Anyway.
So we pretty much agreed on everything on worst remakes except for Sean says he actually didn't mind Total Recall and RoboCop.
Yeah. So I think that's what.
But
Yeah.
but I know you defended Parker. You defended Friday the 13th and Halloween, which I don't really
Yeah.
care for that much.
What's that? Just Age of eh, some.
Age of Extinction, Godzilla 14. Worse, are you mixing that up with the 98 film, Sean?
No, I'm not.
Has he only seen the 2014 film?
Yes, I have.
Oh, that's why.
And it sucked.
Because you've never seen the Godzilla film before.
Yeah, that's the only one you've seen.
And I never will because of that one.
Oh, well, you can't say that. Just
Yeah.
because you didn't like one doesn't mean you're going to like 30 others.
That's just like saying someone who hasn't seen the other Star Wars film going and hating The Force Awakens.
Or saying Spectre sucks. I'm not going to see any of the other James Bond films.
Or saying, yeah.
Anyway, let's see here. Were those overrated films? Wait, no, or what were those of?
Remakes.
Worst remakes. Worst remakes.
Okay, I guess Transformers 4 is sort of a reboot sort of thing. Anyway, so let's just list some overrated movies. We probably will agree on some of these, maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Ready for me
Titanic,
to say-
Avatar, Frozen, and the new Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
how the hell is Ghostbusters getting a high fucking rating?
I don't know.
That's bullshit.
Rotten Tomatoes says bullshit. This is bullshit. Bullshit.
I agree with that one.
Okay.
Proceed.
Okay, ready for me to say mine?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Don't Hate Me, but Independence Day. The original. Bridget Jones' Diary, Pitch Perfect 1 and 2, The Chronicles of Narnia series, 21 and 22 Jump Street, Magic Mike, Frozen, The Fast and Furious series, Risky Business, The Cornetto trilogy, Prometheus, and Ghostbusters 2016.
Let's see here. Okay. Here's mine. I only have 3 again. I don't have much, but if I really thought about it, I guess I would find more. And anyway, 3 I have. Avatar, again, just throw that out there. I think, anyway. 1, a lot of people might be like, what the hell about? But, again, it's not that I don't like the movie. I like it okay. It's Inside Out, okay? A lot of people say, I have to do it. A lot of people said, oh my god, best Pixar film, or, there are named 5 or even 10, no, well, like 5, some, screw it, just animated films in general that I enjoy more. But I'm not saying Inside Out's bad. No, I'm not going to say it sucks. It doesn't. I just don't think it's, I don't know. Yeah, again, I know a lot of people would be like, what the hell? You have no feelings? I'm like, yeah, no, I actually do, because I think it's overrated. How about that? Anyway,
My audience was packed when I saw it opening weekend.
Yep, same here. Because I've seen like 2 times. Again, anyway, Frozen. I'll throw that out there.
Yes, we can all agree on that.
Yeah, that's just, again, it's not terrible, as I said. It's just,
I give it like a 2.5 or 3.
yeah. Anyway, so are we all done with overrated movies?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, last list I think is.
Well, we also have those MCU and
wait, yeah.
and guilty pleasures and etc. etc.
Oh yeah. We're actually not done. Sorry. Okay, some of the most.
Yeah, I'm about to say what?
Yeah. Okay, so some underrated movies.
Okay.
Let's go through
I
that.
got a lot. You guys ready for me to go?
Yep.
Okay. Titan AE, aka Titan After Earth. Don't kill me, guys. Don't kill me. But The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Ghostbusters 2. X-Men Apocalypse. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990. Batman Returns. Superman Returns. It is Tomorrow. Brother Bear. Emperor's New Groove. The Road to El Dorado. Ants. Iron Giant. And Rush Hour 2. Oh, and Gremlins 2. The new batch.
I think I've only seen the first movie. I don't remember seeing the second
The first
one.
Gremlins?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever saw the second movie. If I did, I forgot.
Okay, so Sean.
Okay. Batman v Superman Extended Cut. Dumb and Dumber 2, Dracula Untold, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Jason Bourne, and Daredevil Director's Cut.
Okay, let's see. Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, both Rob Zombie Halloweens. Again, people be like, what the fuck? Halloween 4, Friday the 13th, 09. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, actually TMNT from...
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of Use, both Hellboy films. I guess I would consider this underrated, but I don't know if you could. It's Age of Ultron. I know there's been a lot of people saying it sucks, even back when it came out.
I don't think it sucks, but I don't think it's that good either.
Yeah. Well, Iron Man 2, actually, I will consider underrated, I guess. I know, yeah. Anyway, the original Mad Max, Godzilla 2014. You know what, I don't know if you, again, like Age of Ultron, consider these underrated, but screw it. The Hobbit trilogy, Transformers, the movie, 1986, Superman Returns, and the first Amazing Spider-Man, not 2, which we'll get to 2. That's...
I have both. And Superman Returns, yes, Sean. We both agree that it's underrated.
And all 3 suck. I have spoken.
I had 2 more. Curse of Chucky and Child's Play 2.
Okay.
Oh.
So, let's see here. What was next? Shit.
Guilty Pleasures?
MCU ranking?
Yeah, okay, so we got Guilty Pleasures, MCU ranking, and X-Men. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with Guilty Pleasures.
Okay.
Want to go first, Sean, or?
Sure. Okay, so Batman v Superman, Daredevil, the movie, Green Lantern, Spectre, Dumb and Dumber 2. And then hell, I'll even throw Batman and Robin into that.
Okay. Mac and Me, Howard the Duck, Charlie's Angels, the Charlie's Angel Full Throttle, First, Troll 2, The Room, Fantastic Four, and Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer.
What are you laughing at, Sean?
He said Howard the Duck. That movie's so stupid.
No,
that's why I love it.
I actually would say it's laughably bad. I guess sort of guilty pleasure / it's, again, yeah, it is stupid, but it's fucking hilarious. Anyway,
I just had to click on there.
So mine would be all 4 Transformers films. Yeah, they're not good at all, but I enjoy them. Anyway, Star Wars prequels, not necessarily Revenge of the Sith, but mainly episodes 1 and 2. So you probably won't. Well, I know Sean won't, agree with this, but Terminator Genesis, yeah, Jurassic World, Godzilla's Revenge, which is one of the Godzilla films that you haven't seen, Sean. It's the reason why is it's so funny. I mean, this kid gets kidnapped or something, and then he has dreams about going to Monster Island, and it's and then yeah. Anyway, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, screw it. I'll say all 4 Fantastic Four films. I don't know. Especially the '90s one. That was something.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I mentioned that.
yeah. Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows because it's not very good, but it feels kind of like the '80s cartoon, but live action. Anyway. So let's see. You want to
We're
go to
on
the MCU
MCU
rankings?
ranking.
This
Yeah.
was hard for me to put together. I'll just say that.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my letterbox, but the other was in my note app.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Want me to start? Want me to start?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, want me to do best to worst or just worst to best?
It's up to you.
Okay, okay, number 13 will be Iron Man 2, 12 will be The Incredible Hulk, 11 would be Thor: The Dark World, number 10 will be Thor, 9 Captain America: The First Avenger, 8 Iron Man 3, 7 Avengers: Age of Ultron, 6 Ant-Man, 5 Iron Man, 4 Captain America: The Winter Soldier, number 3 will be Guardians of the Galaxy, number 2 is The Avengers, and number 1 is Captain America: Civil War.
Nice list. So, Sean, you want to go next?
Okay. This was hard to rank. Extremely hard. Oh boy. Civil War, Avengers, Guardians, Winter Soldier, Ant-Man, Iron Man, Age of Ultron, Iron Man 3, First Avenger, Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, and then Thor and the Dark World. That was hard. This is hard to rank. Oh man.
Okay, mine,
I
yeah,
agree
it
with most of
was.
them.
It was hard, I will agree. Number 13 is Thor: The Dark World, 12 is Thor, 11 is Iron Man 2, 10 is The Incredible Hulk, 9 is Iron Man 3, 8 is Captain America: The First Avenger, 7 is Ant-Man, 6 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier, 5 is Guardians of the Galaxy, 4 is Avengers: Age of Ultron, 3 is Iron Man, and then 2 is The Avengers. Number 1 is Captain America: Civil War. So yeah,
X-Men ranking.
yep.
Okay. Worst, okay. Number 9 will be X-Men Origins Wolverine. Number 8 will be X-Men The Last Stand. Number 7 will be The Wolverine. Number 6 will be X-Men, first one, 2000. Number 5 is X-Men First Class. Number 4, X-Men Apocalypse. Number 3, X-Men 2. Number 2, X-Men Days of Future Past. And number 1 is, of course, Deadpool.
Okay. Sean?
Okay, so I'm gonna start from the bottom on this one. Origins, Last Stand, first movie, X2, Wolverine, Apocalypse, First Class, Days of Future Past, and then Deadpool.
Okay. Here's mine. 8 is X-Men Origins Wolverine. 7 is X-Men The Last Stand. 6 is the Wolverine. 5 is X-Men Apocalypse. 4 is X-Men First Class. 3, oh shit, I forgot the first one. I just realized that. I would put the first one in between First Class and X-Men 2. Then number 2 is X-Men Days of Future Past, and of course, as we all said, 1 is Deadpool. So yeah, that is the thing. That's the thing. That's the list thing that we're doing. Anyway, let's see. Do you want to continue talking? I personally would. I need to get some food again. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. Oh fudge. Okay, how about this? I got an idea. If later on tonight, I don't know, if we might just end up like talking on some Google Hangout, but not a live one, but yeah, so this was just an hour long, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna need a break, kind of rest a bit. But yeah, if later, I'll talk to you, Sean and Anthony, and we'll do a private Google Hangout thing or something. But anyway, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. May the force be with you. Tell me your thoughts down below. Thanks for joining me, Sean and Anthony and Josh, a couple of times. Anyway, yep, later. Bye.